Hi, Mauricio Jaimes here. We're starting 2020 and we have a lot of expectations. We have a lot of goals to set up. So I wanna tell you about today about five key things or key topics that will affect real estate investment in Colombia, especially for the foreign investor. So let's start with the first one. Obviously, the most major concern for the real estate investors is the currency exchange. So, in 2019, we have a currency exchange that had very volatile. Uh, the rate was at the highest of 3,500,000 pesos per US dollar. But at the end, in December, it started to drop and ended up in 3,300,000 pesos per US dollar. Currency exchange basically is moved by the international and the things like the fight between the U.S. and China. So this is something that affects more than the internal economy in Colombia, also the oil prices. So in 2020, the the um, the government is committed to handle this, and it will expect that the Banco de la República will try to maintain this rate around three. 3,300,000, 3,500,000 pesos per US dollar. So for any investor, you will receive more pesos for your dollars. So it would be interesting to to buy real estate with this exchange rate. The second thing is the property market itself. Uh, we have experienced this latest 2 years in an steady market. Yeah. Also, uh, in all measures, range of prices. You know that in Colombia works the stratus, the social housing from the high level housing. So this will be also. The market is being affected by the normal amount of supply. Uh, so basically, it's a buyer's market because we also developers have some high inventories. So also people who bought for investment and are not giving a rent for their properties will be uh, eager to sell. So it will be also a great opportunity for buyers to have for to find great deals. Basically, that's one of the things that also will be a good point to buy real estate. The third thing is the economy of Colombia. We have, uh, eh, despite of all these global recessions, to talk it itself, Colombia is one of the most higher. Is in the region in Latin America is one of the best economies with the highest performance. So curiously, we have one of the best. We had one of the best growth of the regions, and it is also expected to be like that. So Colombia we will continue growing around 3.5% to 4% That is a good rate for growth. Also, the the dynamics of some sectors like the hotel and the tourism will be reactivating economy, so things will be better for 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 the real estate market, because when everything gets goes well, obviously the market, or the people is willing to invest in real estate. The four things, and one is particularly conjunctural, or basically we started new period of mayors and governors. So that will be a good thing for the property market, because uh, these new uh, politicians and elected governors and mayors will be will we start having like a lot of investment in real estate, in sorry, in infrastructures like public utilities. They also are interested in promote the growth of the cities. The, so they have to make a feasible land for new projects, and especially for the social housing investment. So that will be another thing that will affect the market, and that this we think would be a positive thing for everything, because most of the mayors that were elected are from like from independent parties that are not like the same in as normal politicians. So that would be interesting. For example, well, in Bogota, there was the new mayor is a woman, Claudia Lopez, from a Green Party. In Bucaramanga, we had also we maintain one of the most popular uh, mayors that we have, and it will continue with the same page. So that is an anti-politician mayor, also in Medellin, also well in Barranquilla. It keeps with the growth of the Shar family that is one of the most prominent. So this the thing will be also a good thing for the uh, for the real estate. And finally, well, the fifth point, I wanna tell you a story that my dad, my dad was a person who worked in the real estate business and construction business for 50 years. He was a self-made man, and he passed for all over the cycles of the real estate, and that's how he grew his family. He gave us our education, and I learned a lot of from him in this business. And he used to say that oh, he will refer, like, in Colombia there is like a very colloquial term to say when a fruit is kind of rotten. You say, está picha, está picha, la fruta está picha, the fruit is rotten. Esta fruta no se apicha, this fruit is not rotten. So he referred to real estate as yes, the real estate never gets rotten. So anyway, you have a real estate, you have a support, back thing that is tangible, and never gets rotten. So at the end, this is one of the things that I keep in mind always. You know that real estate is also a long-term investment. You have to keep in mind that. And as a foreign investor, you have a relative in Colombia, or a wife who has a family, or you just want to retire here, so uh, you want to have one back uh, uh, asset for you. So uh, the main thing that I want to point here is that even all these things outside international and economic and political things that you can control, always you have in real estate an asset you can trust, as a back. So, as my father used to say, real estate doesn't get rotten. La finca raíz nunca se apicha. So that's one of the things, the other thing that I want to point. So thank you for listening, or for viewing. This is one of my first videos in 2020. I will keep posting. That's the idea. Start posting. That's some kind of new for me. I never used to post in YouTube, but I think it's a better thing that to express, and you will be sorry. You have to sorry me for the language, but anyway, that's the idea, and uh, we'll keep posting here for everything I is happening in the real estate in Colombia. Thank you for watching. See you next. Bye.